Jerusalem on Yom Kippur Day. It began like any other Yom Kippur. People were praying in the synagogue. Then, suddenly, strange whispers. A tap on the shoulder. Noise. Noise that didn't belong to the holy day.
כאן שידורי ישראל מירושלים. השעה 3:30 והנה החדשות מפי אריה גולן. דובר צה"ל מוסר כי סמוך לשעה 2 פתחו הכוחות...
Kol Yisrael, the voice of Israel. A voice that no one expected to hear that day. At 2 p.m., the armies of Egypt and Syria crossed the borders.
בקרבות אוויר עם מטוסי ישראל בגזרה הצפונית של קו הגבול עם סוריה.
They invaded Israel while our people were standing before the Lord.
הערבית של תעלת סואץ, כלומר לצד המצרי, אבל נהדפו והרדיו המצרי אומר כי הקרבות נמשכו...
Once again, you don't think twice. You know where you have to go. From your home or your synagogue, you hit the road to your unit, to your second job. No time for thoughts about peace or war, just survival. It sounds almost silly till you get to the front. The air raid siren screams. You've heard it before. Still, you take no chances, not with your children. You head for the shelters. Israel is born. The Arabs refuse to accept the existence of the Jewish state. They penetrate the country in a coordinated attack to drive Israel into the sea. At the cost of 6,000 lives, a miracle if you wish, we push them back. On the basis of military reality, the Armistice Lines are drawn, but there is no peace. Arab guns zero in again on Israel's vital centers. From the vantage point of the Golan Heights, Syrians shell our settlements at will. Children learn to live in bunkers, a part of their curriculum. From military bases in the Sinai, Fedayeen strike at settlements throughout the south. Egypt closes the Suez Canal to ships of all flags bound for or coming from Israel. The Suez Canal, an international waterway. Egyptian warplanes are minutes away from Beersheba, Telaviv, and Jerusalem. Israel tries to break through the stranglehold. In a lightening campaign, our forces sweep through the Sinai and reach the canal. Under unbearable international pressure, we pull back, letting the Arab armies close in again. Slaughter, slaughter, slaughter the Zionists, and don't pity them. Nasser fires up the masses, feeding them hate. Drunk with his own words and the power of the Russians behind him, he builds up an illusion of conquest and extermination. Wipe Israel off the map. He blocks the Straits of Tiran and builds up forces in Sinai. The international community is morally and politically bankrupt. Israel stands alone. She has no choice. The victory in 1967 changes the face of the Middle East, but not the Arabs' goals. They become completely dependent on the Soviet Union and arm themselves for another war. They choose to ignore the possibility of peace.